itself a more stable position than it was in before.
And just parked there.
Yeah, and then I couldn't hardly jiggle it anymore. It really stabilized.
Cool.
So I said, go ahead and do this cut.
I'd say we watch the action now that they're down to the good part.
Okay.
Unless you want to miss it and keep walking and find our next log.
Looks like a good learning experience. What about this one behind us?
Yeah, we do need to do that. We could probably take a look at that. Or we already got our gear all packed up. We could leapfrog and let them do it.
Yeah, good point. Kind of like to see how this turns out.
They started with dessert and they left dinner over there. I see how it is.
Well, I didn't want to move that at all until this thing was done.
Yeah, no kidding.
Complexity.
Start with the one on the top.
Yeah.
That's a good lesson right there. Cutting out the bottom of a jackstraw is probably not your best.
What's that?
Cutting out the bottom of a jackstraw is probably not your best.
Right.
My guess is this is going to go up.
Yeah.
Because if anything, putting the wedge in made it harder, which suggests that it's bottom binding.
Right. Yeah, it is getting a little sticky, but so did that one. But then it just released perfectly.
See how Pete's positioning himself so he can boogie?
Give me a second.
Single bucket?
No, I'm just taking a rest.
You want any of us in? Say the word.
No, I'm right. I like to take frequent short breaks in general. Yeah. Crackle. Boy, I think it's almost perfectly balanced. It's just kind of doing this little. Yeah.
The worst thing is we end up with this perfectly balanced log just sitting there.
Right. Then we can use one finger to pivot it.
Right.
Out of the way.
Mucho perfect.
Wow.
But this is still
We used your idea of putting the wedges
on.
on each side of the log up there. That helped a lot, I think.
If nothing else, it was wiggling a little bit when you were cutting it. It just stops that wiggle when you're cutting it.
Stop the rotation for it going towards Pete more.
All right, and is this when you need more Egyptians?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is going to be a big heavy one to move.
The rail over here. We're just
lower this down here and just try and put it up against this log.
Right, yeah, take
It's
that
resting
rail
on
out of
that
the
one
way.
now.
Kind of fractured right there. We could just shatter it.
what we'll do is we'll roll this up and onto that upper log,
Okay.
perch it there, yank this out, and let it drop back.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
And now let's watch this completely. Let's
That was actually going to help.
pull this a little bit this way.
Okay. Someone ready to yank the lag out?
Let's yank this out a little bit more too. We got a little stump here. We got to bump it over.
We got
Okay.
a stop on it right here too.
Are we ready to roll it over?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, let's
We
get
gotta
that.
Stop.
Let me get the axe.
The axe is right here.
Destroy all stobs. Chopping, chopping, chopping. Eyes, eyes, eyes.
Yep.
Okay, who's yanking it out?
was it today?
I'm gonna grab our rail.
That wedge is tight.
Is that our pivot point?
Yeah. And we got a wedge in it. We can't get out. Here we can hammer on it sideways.
Yeah, give me that.
All right, I think we should go find our next log. I think you guys got this handled, so. Is this log really in the way, and does this log really need to be cut?
No.
Well, should we move this thing over here? This log?
That's low enough that I don't think it counts. I think we should just clean up all the stops.
Okay.
Well, we could cut that jagged end off.
Yeah, but that also sort of enhances the wilderness experience. You are in wild and untamed areas. Why does every end of a log have to be perfectly cut? Up right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, grab the Silky and do it.
Yeah, that's all I was arguing.
I thought you were talking about like cleaning this all up.
No, just this. 'Cause
See,
look,
it's funny how you get one thought in your head. You know what I mean?
well, just look at that and how.
You're completely right. Now that I know what, now that I've got a better picture in my head.
Yeah, but notice that I deferred to you.
You don't need to do that.
Well, I deferred to you, but I was convicted.
All right, I feel better about that. It's only a little dodge around. Let's take those and I'll be happy. Oh, alrighty. So much for a log in the shade.
Yeah, it was a dream.
Well, actually,
This one's sort of in the shade.
the dream is still alive. And there's a little bit of complexity with this one. Something tells me we cut that and it's not going anywhere.
What do you mean?
Wow. Look at how it pretty much wedged itself right on in there.
Well, so what happens if we just cut it here and then push this off?
Oh yeah, and just grab this. Well, I wouldn't push it this way or this way. Just grab the piece and shove it this way.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah,
Do we need a Silky or cross?
Silky.
works for me. So part of the reason why I lifted that up a little bit too was to see if there was any side bind.
And well, how would you tell?
If it moved.
Okay.
Lifting it up there, if it was gonna go anywhere, it would have started doing that.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of what you get when you get wedged into a tree like that.
Yeah.
Is you get them, and some of them you get them like, and then it's like, who knows where it's going.
One time.
Yeah, I don't think there's any side bind because we flicked that up a little bit and it didn't go
That's
anywhere.
what you were just saying.
Yeah.
I hear you.
You see anything nearby? Around the corner? It just zigzags right through this grove, doesn't it? Again, I don't think we need to do much perpendicular, but if we open that wedge up this way, it'll make it easier.
Yep. How's that?
Yeah, a little like that, over 210%. Pause a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's opening or near to occur. Back at it? Or you want more of a pause?
No, I'm good.
Safety cuts? Okay, so now we're a little stuck. Hold on to that, and I'm gonna lift.
Okay. I got it. I've got custody of the saw. I was thinking just cut it once and try and push it off that way.
I thought we just cut it right about here.
Okay.
This could rest right on there. That side can drop out. So that means when we want this to drop, we want to give it a little bit of a down
Okay.
angle because we want this to drop because when it drops, hopefully it'll break that more.
Okay.
You want me in the bushes?
No.
Do you want my trimmer?
Trimmer. What's that?
My
Oh no, I'm good. I think.
nippy.
Let me see how it goes.
I think you're gonna need to be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be back.
Yeah, more like that.
No, I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
You know.
Life amongst the baby trees.
Yes.
It's lively, like a
Wow. Like a rock.
That's perfect. 1, 2, 3. Almost. And we're back. 1. Okay. That's clear. What was that? Morning weather.
Hot dry conditions will continue for the next several days across the forecast area. Fire weather concerns will continue to be elevated as locally breezy conditions will continue mainly in the gorge and portions of Central Oregon and the Western Basin.
Decided to bind on you?
Yeah, I can go in maybe the other side. It's binding this way.
We're close.
In my class last year, they said, or in 2019, I guess, they said, you know, take the opportunities to narrow the trail if you can.
I say let's do that.
Okay.
And we will deal with that as we can.
Well, that's
So I
more
say
than
we
10.
just cut it,
Okay,
and then we want it to drop down.
so we want to be going like this, basically.
And, ooh, got it? Gonna hit it a few more times. That opened it way up.
Well, give me a second, Doug. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, what do we need to do to fix this? I'm gonna
Can you move it?
push it down, hold the
Push
saw.
it down.
Hold
Oh,
the saw.
I'm holding the saw. We're fine.
All right, I have custody of the saw. You gotta get it.
I don't think
I don't
3
think
swings
it-
are going to do it,
yeah,
but I don't
you're
want to be a naysayer.
No, but being a realist,
Yes, exactly.
I think we should just cut.
10% there, and I really think we only need 10%. Everything else can be perfectly perpendicular because it's just gonna drop out, right?
I think so.
I think so.
Little baby cat.
A little baby? I have custody of the saw.
Okay.
I let go before you said that. And that was bad. Because I bounced off a rock. Uh-oh, you rolled it up end over end. So this is up a little higher than ground level. So I think we want the 4 feet to make it. So I'm going to suggest we cut over here somewhere and we cut over here somewhere.
Okay.
Because we have 2 perfectly good leveraged out chunks.
Right.
Right.
And our 10%, I would say, goes like this. So that this
So the
piece
thing will drop and we'll
drop
just
out.
roll it off.
And I'm not worried about 10% this way because we're just going to drop this thing out and roll it on out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
How about short strokes? Yes.
There you go. Nice.
All one shot, no breaks. Nice job, guys.
Yes.
Let's
Now
leave
I'm
that
going to
that
take a break.
Yeah. I'm going to take
Sit
a
down.
drink of water and then we'll start cutting the other side. Let's open this one up. Let's just jump another foot.
Okay.
And let's do perfectly
That's
perpendicular.
better on my side, yeah.
So take another hop, skip, and a jump this way. It's perfectly perpendicular. And the only thing we want to do is just open the cut up that way so this piece just drops to the bottom.
Okay.
And let's just have at it. Now there's your hazard.
Yeah.
You got custody.
Okay.
Possibility of yanking that out of the way.
What are you thinking?
That may be loose enough that we one cut this.
Oh,
And we one cut this right here.
that'd be cool.
And we just
Egyptian it or
and just be a good Egyptian. So if we cut it open, make it hinge.
Yeah.
Right?
So which way are we?
Our 10% we want about like that.
Right, that makes sense.
And we want to cut it like
That's what I was thinking.
this, so it drops down.
Yes.
And then maybe we can get it the
And if not, we've made one of the 2 cuts.
and exactly. You guys gonna have at it? Go for it.
Okay, so we want the 10% like this and kind of like that.
Okay.
This makes sense?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Got custody.
You know, I like getting things done, right?
Yeah, but
But
Not
don't hurry up to fuck up. You know, the fine line.
swinging.
Okay.
I think that ought to do us. Or do you think I should take these 2 off?
They're kind of nice handholds.
We can always see what we can do with the handles and reassess.
Let's just kind of lift.
Well, let's kind of drag.
Let's do both.
Lift and drag.
One more hop. I think we're there.
Watch, yeah. Just watch.
I think we're fine. Trail is open.
Yeah.
Path is clear.
Well, and this narrows the trail a little bit.
And that narrows the trail. Never take that opportunity to narrow the trail.
All right. This is perfect.
This is perfect.
Good job, guys.
And we did
Yeah.
good on timing. I mean, we did that fast.
Yeah.
Fast, fast, fast.
Well, the tail is right here, and there's a log right here.
Right to me just by looking at the map, but do you, so you don't get up on the ridge here?
No, what you do, okay, so you follow, see this, it's not quite a cliff.
Yeah.
You follow the edge, and then you do not go all the way up to the ridge, you do side hill.
Okay.
And then the side hill turns, you know, so you do go over the ridge, but further down.
So don't put your pack down on a log covered full of fire ants. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get all those ants off my pack. And I dropped it right there, and they came out in a swarm. Holy smokes.
It's much better for one person than two.
Yeah.
But I could, for the stuff I do,
Yeah.
ski area parking lots and trailheads,
Yeah.
I can live out of the back of that no problem.
Right. If you're used to backpacking,
Yeah, and I'm into
you're
it.
living in.
I'm into it for $23,000. It's a Tacoma that only has 35,000, 37,000 miles. You want to grab my saw?
Grabbing saws all the way down.
One behind. Yep. I'm gonna drop my pack and go back and check on them.
That'd be great.
At least do something since I
take the gloves off then.
yeah, that'll help.
Help me cool down a lot. Alrighty. That feels better already. Free retail in the plant that I work in. So, thank you. I think you're the first person that's ever done that thing. But, on our fire team.
So
You got all kinds of wind. Get that chill factor going.
yeah.
Yep. I think the worst of the uphill is pretty much over. There's only one little stretch I can think of.
I think that's kind of in this.
Just moseying up to the lake in the heat. It's not bad.
It's mostly clear to the lake. We didn't clear all of it. We were mostly working on the Pacific Crest Trail. So
Yeah, that's what we.
Yeah,
See her.
oh, I'm used to dogs.